So, hi. I know the lighting is bad right now, and I know I just made a couple of videos where I looked different. But the reason I'm making this right now is because I haven't been videoing much of the bad, and you know, like I've said before, it's to continue to show hope, or what you can pull through, or hopefully get through, and you know to to just document, to continue to document, what this drug does. And so I was really sick yesterday before I did the videos yesterday, but I was hanging in there, and well, usually when I start talking to you guys, I can kind of hide it better, or it seems to ease up. And so last night I was starting to catch up on Twitter, and I was just getting worse and worse, and I finally told a couple people that I asked a couple people to pray for me, that I just was gonna sign off, and within like just a couple of minutes I was having severe convulsions, and that you guys know the head pressure, like, and I know my voice sounds different now. My voice pitch always raises when I get like this, but the head pressure, it feels like somebody is taking your brain and like making it into, like, just squeezing it into a meatball, and at the same time, like, your head is in a vice, and somebody is just tightening it as tight as it'll go without crushing your skull. And I literally was like screaming, "What's happening? What's happening?" As if it had been the first time like that I've been through it. But I just hadn't had that severe of a, with the convulsions and everything, in a little while. I mean, I've had some really bad days, but that I've, in between with these last videos I've made, that I just decided not to video, but last night was so bad that within about 20 minutes, the worst of it stopped, and I did manage to get some sleep. And I don't take anything, just I take a calcium. That's the only supplement I take at bedtime. That seems to help. And then my Valium, that's all. But I do still have a whole bottle of Trileptal, which is an anticonvulsant, but I try not to take it. And it was prescribed to me with the Valium a long time ago, which doesn't make sense to give it to someone when they had me on so much Valium. And I was using it for a while, and then they had me on so much, it started scaring me. I don't think it's like gabapentin, but anyway, it's called Trileptal, and I have a whole big bottle of it. I just don't take it. But then, of course, today it just, it was just this horrific wave. I hate using that word because I want to go to the beach so bad, and I hate using that word because it's like I said, I made an acronym for it. You guys, a lot of you know that, where I put it as Warriors After Victory Empowerment, because I was just so sick of a word that I used to love so much, and think about going to the ocean and watching the waves all of a sudden meaning, this horror, But today all day and all night it's just been like absolute hell, and and I wasn't gonna do this, but because it's almost 11:30 here now, but I just decided I would last minute, okay, just to do a short one and just show you guys that you're not alone. And I mean, like, when you see my better stuff, it doesn't mean that I'm out of the woods here. You know, I still have 6.3 milligrams of Valium to go from 40 after 17 years of Klonopin. And this is what this drug is still capable of doing while our brain is healing. You know, that sounds like not very much at all, you know, and it's insane that you have to go through this so slowly. You know, July will be 2 years for me, and it's just unfathomable. And I was just laying here, and I was just like saying out loud, like, you know, this still can't be real. It's like, it just can't be real, you know? This can't be taking our lives this way. But it is, and everything that they say about the lower you go, the harder it gets is, I mean, I'm definitely finding that out to be also true. Because even on my better days, they're just not like the windows that I used to have at all. So anyway, and then, you know, we're alone. I mean, many of us are alone. I mean, I'm living with someone, but, you know, with family, but they don't deal with this. You know, so they know how bad it is and how bad I am down here, but, you know, it's like, but nobody's down. Nobody comes, and they go and, you know, do their Friday nights or whatever, and they go about their lives while you're down here all day and night, and they might check in, but nobody, you know, it's like, you know, why even check in when you know you're not gonna spend any time or come down and just tell me that I'm not gonna die, you know, or something. But anyway, this is all part of it, right? You know, we just want that red bird, you know, to just look over. You know, I mean, I cry out to God. You guys know that He's the reason I'm still here. I mean, I know that He's here. I know He's kept me alive this long. If you watched my story of where I told my full story, you know, I have attempted suicide because before I knew what was making me so sick, and I'd had akathisia before, and so I really shouldn't be here, but I am, and I today you have those kind of thoughts where like I can't do this anymore. I just can't do it alone. Why are we expected to do this alone? I don't know. Anyway, excuse me. Here I am, like this second worried about forgetting my tissue again. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna keep this brief. I just, you guys don't have to comment on this. I have seen a lot of notifications that there's been a lot of comments, and I promise I will get to them. This is another reason I wanted to do this, to let you guys know why I haven't responded. I mean, usually you know, right? But I will, and you don't have to, like, you know, say anything on this. I just felt this needed to be out there to kind of, you know, go along with them. The good, the bad, the ugly, the horrific, and everything. And so, yeah. This is just hell, but I just, you know, I don't, and, you know, I noticed, actually, like I said, I haven't gone and read the comments. I did see that somebody even gave a thumbs down on the song I sang, and I was like, really? I was like, I don't know these kind of trolls that do that kind of stuff. I don't get it, and normally it had quit bothering me, but today it was the wrong day to see it, and I was like, you know, all I did was sing a song that meant so much to me to share with people that I care about, even though I've never met you guys, but So what gratification do you get on giving that a thumbs down? It's like, who does that? What kind of person does that? It's no person that I would ever want in my life, or and it could be someone that has been in my life. I can't control who sees these videos, so I try to keep it in perspective, but it was like it hit me really hard, and you see that when like people do that, like who does that to people that are suffering, or that people are just trying to help somebody, and they want to, make their point of doing a thumbs down, but they don't have the guts to say anything. It's like that's not a good person. I'm sorry, it's just not, because I don't watch a lot, but I see, I hear things, even people that I care about, and I respectfully might disagree, or if I decide not to say anything, but I'm not gonna do that to someone. I'm not gonna give them a thumbs down, you know. But a lot of times I forget to do the thumbs up, so I get that. But I would never do that to anybody. So it's just, these people are just, it's like, whether it's an abusive ex-fiance, or it's family, family that has alienated you and abandoned you and sending you hateful text messages, or whether it's somebody that came into your life through this, so you had to mute, but they're still watching your videos, so they're going to do that to you, whatever. So if you're making videos and that happens to you too, we just, we got to keep that in perspective, that, there's just ugly, hateful people. There's people that will watch this and get satisfaction because sick people because they're watching someone who is, this isn't a movie, this is real life suffering, and there's people who get off on that kind of stuff. So, but it's just the sick world we live in, but anyway, but there's a lot of good people out there, and there's a lot of good people. I've come to know a lot of wonderful, beautiful people through this. Certainly a lot more. The majority is wonderful. So anyway, I'm going to go, and I just wanted to just let you guys know that I don't know how long this is going to last. We never know, right? We never know when it's going to hit, and we don't know when it's going to end. And so I think I said I've been kind of on this weird pattern of a horrible wave one day, and then okay the next, and see, we don't know. So but I'll get to everybody when I can, okay? And I just wish you guys the best if you're going through this or worse, because there's certainly worse. Last night was much worse for me than even right now, by far. And I've been through a whole lot worse than what you're seeing. A whole lot worse. I've been through in the beginning where it couldn't be videoed, and so anyway, okay, I hope you guys are having a better day, and I pray for all you guys every night, all the time, and I know you do for me too, and it's just. I just want this to be over. I want my life back. I want you guys to have your life back. And I want people to care more than they do. But anyway, okay. God bless you guys. And I'll be being in touch soon, okay? And I'll get to your comments, I promise. So don't give up on me. Okay. Thanks. Bye.